The Senate has asked State House officials to restrain President Muhammadu Buhari from foreign trips for medical treatment in order to ensure the State House clinic becomes functional before the end of the year. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) will commence registration of eligible voters by January 2021 ahead of the 2023 general elections. The chairman of the commission, Mahmood Yakubu, who disclosed this on Wednesday, said the registration will run for 18 months and stop about 6 months before the elections. He also said 1 billion naira has been budgeted for the registration exercise. Yakubu added that the commission is ready to roll out diaspora voting to enable more eligible Nigerian citizens working in diplomatic missions or those permanently living abroad to vote. This, he said, would require the amendment of the 2010 Electoral Act by the National Assembly. The INEC boss went further to call for the amendments of the Electoral Act to allow disenfranchised groups such as journalists, security personnel, INEC staff, among others, to vote. At number 9, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has signed an executive order to rebuild the state. The order establishing the Lagos State Rebuild Trust Fund was given by the governor at Ikeja on Wednesday. Sanwo-Olu said rebuilding the state was necessary due to the destruction that followed the recent EndSARS protests. The governor also constituted an 8-member Lagos Rebuild Trust Fund committee to oversee the rebuilding of every aspect of the state and also look at the future and healing of Lagos State. Sanwo-Olu said that when the Trust Fund Bill is passed by the House of Assembly and becomes law, the Lagos Rebuild Trust Fund Committee would be dissolved and its functions would be immediately transferred to the newly established Trust Fund. At number 8, angry mob lynched a driver and conductor of a water truck whose vehicle crushed 5 people to death in Oshiri on a local government area of Ebonyi State. The police confirmed they received a distress call about the incident. The children were said to be returning from school when the truck ran over them on the road. The police spokesperson, Loveth Oda, said some angry youths attacked the truck driver and killed him. The 5 children, bus driver and conductor, were confirmed dead by a doctor in the hospital. At number 7, troops of Operation Sahel Sanity have eliminated 5 bandits who attacked the Skiru village in Faskari local government area of Katsina State. During the operation, the operatives rescued 3 nursing women and their infants abducted by the bandits. This was disclosed at a briefing in Abuja on Thursday by the Coordinator Defense Media Operations, Major General John Enenche, noting that a soldier lost his life while rescuing a nursing mother. He said 3 bandits were neutralized by the troops while several others escaped with various degrees of gunshot wounds. At number 6, although votes are still being counted across the United States, President Donald Trump's opponent, Joe Biden, has launched a transition website called buildbackbetter.com in preparation for his first day in office. The short statement on the website says, "The American people will determine who will serve as the next president of the United States. Votes are still being counted in various states across the country. The crisis facing the country are severe, from a pandemic to an economic recession, climate change to racial injustice, and the transition team will continue preparing at full speed so that the Biden-Harris administration can hit the ground running on day one." To win the U.S. presidential election, a candidate must hit a threshold of 270 electoral votes, and by flipping the northern battlegrounds of Michigan, Arizona, and Wisconsin, Biden reached 253 electoral votes against Trump's 213. At number 5, 2 judges of Zamfara State Sharia Court who were kidnapped by bandits about 2 months ago have been released after paying 1 million naira each. The 2 judges, Saliu Abdullahi and Shafiu Jangebe, were abducted on their way to Zamfara from Maradi in Niger Republic and were initially asked to pay 10 million naira each. A brother to one of the released judges narrated that when the bandits realized that their families could not produce the amount after several days in captivity, they finally called their relations and asked them to bring whatever they could afford. He also revealed that 7 other persons were released after paying various sums of money. At number 4, China has barred entry of non-Chinese visitors from Britain, Belgium, and the Philippines due to the coronavirus pandemic. China also demanded travelers from the US, France, and Germany to present results of additional health tests as cases rise around the world. According to the Chinese embassy in Britain, the country has temporarily suspended entry of non-Chinese nationals traveling from the United Kingdom, even if they hold valid visas or residence permits. Reacting to this, the British Chamber of Commerce in China said there were concerns about the abruptness of the announcement and the blanket ban on entry, and awaits further clarification on when it will be lifted. At number 3, President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday said that his Chief of Staff, Ibrahim Gambari, will lead senior government officials to various parts of the country to interface with the traditional rulers and the people, especially the youths, on efforts of government in addressing their demands. President Buhari stated this at a meeting with a delegation of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, led by the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammadu Saad Abubakar III, at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The president told the traditional rulers to assist in appeasing the youths and contribute on ways to meet their demands. At number 2, a petroleum tank farm belonging to Owando, located at Ijora, Lagos State, caught fire on Thursday. The actual cause of the fire was still not known as at the time of filing this report, but rescuers battled to evacuate those inside the premises when the fire started. The territorial coordinator of the National Emergency Management Agency, Ibrahim Farin Loye, confirmed the incident and said that all the staff of the plant were evacuated. Firefighters from the Nigerian Ports Authority, the Federal Fire and the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency all mobilized to the scene to fight the fire. Finally, at number 1, the Senate has asked State House officials to restrain President Muhammadu Buhari from foreign trips for medical treatment in order to ensure the State House clinic becomes functional before the end of the year. The Senate Committee on Federal Character and Intergovernmental Affairs gave the directive on Thursday when the State House Permanent Secretary, Tijani Umar, appeared before the panel to defend his 2021 budget estimates. Umar presented a budget of 19.7 billion naira for 2021, out of which 1.3 billion naira was proposed for the State House Clinic. Reacting to the proposal, the chairman of the Senate panel, Senator Danjuma Laha, said the committee would approve the budget for the State House Clinic, but insisted that the president and other top officials of his government should stop traveling abroad for medical treatment. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.